Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Bree, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the family. I've decided I want to know how I was like growing up. Do my parents 10 out of 10 recommend raising me? I don't know, let's find out today. Will I regret this? Who knows, but we're gonna find out together. I have decided I want to make a Google Form survey over how it was like raising me, especially compared to my younger brother, who's a little bit better than I am. I was definitely a lot. I don't expect to get a good grade on this, but we're gonna do it anyways. So you're gonna come with me while I make a Google Form survey for my parents to take, and let's see their answers. I've also already decided on the questions I wanna ask. I just need to put them here on the Google Forms. So right now I'm screen recording on my laptop so you can see me making this. Alrighty, let's make this fun. We are going to customize this. It's like a peppy, fun color. Do like a little teal action. What do I call this? Okay, we're just getting right into this. Question 1. Okay, so the first part, I want like a scaling section from 1 to 10. So question 1. We're just gonna dive right into this. How was my attitude? Not a good time. And 10 being an angel. Okay, question 2. How is my behavior? One to 10, not a good time. 10 being an angel. Question 3. Let's do this one over my friend choices. In general, how were my choices in friends? This could go many ways. 1 not being a good time and 10 being heavenly. Okay, question 4. How was I with doing chores? Did not like chores. Did not like chores at all. Okay, we'll do this one. How was I in school? How was I getting my homework done? I know I'm not gonna score well on this, especially since I absolutely have ADD. My dad tried to do everything he could to help me by taking my phone away and taking out every single distraction in my room and just locking me in there until I got it done, and I'd still somehow find a way to get distracted by staring at the wall. So I don't plan on scoring well on this one, but maybe they forgot. Okay, I think that is all of the questions I had for that. I'm going to add a section for if they have any additional comments, feelings, concerns. Okay, section 2, short answers. Just want to get their feedback on things so you guys get all the tea. Question 1, just diving into it again, really exposing myself. Did I ever sneak out of the house? Okay, question 2, did I ever get in trouble at school? We'll lighten things up. What nicknames, if any, did you have for me? How much did I get grounded? And who grounded me more? Because the answer is a lot. I got grounded a lot. I was not well at following instructions. I think that's all I had for short answers. Let's go ahead and add another section on here. We're gonna do me versus my brother. I'm gonna have them compare us to see who is the better child. It's getting real. Who was easier to raise? Okay, my first question is, who was better behaved Option 1, Bree. Option 2, Gage. We'll add another one that says both, neither. Okay, I think those are gonna be my choices. Okay, question 2 on section 3. Who did more chores? Bree. Gage. Both. Neither. Next question, who is more outgoing? Who got in trouble more? Also, for you all who have not met my little brother yet, my little brother is Gage and he is 12. So they got rid of me and they started all over again with him, basically. He is the opposite of me. He is well behaved. He likes school and he does chores. So I think he's definitely gonna score higher than me on this, but maybe they're feeling in favor of me today. So, you know, you never know. Who is more quiet? Gage, for sure. Who was more studious? The answer to this is Gage. I have even gone back to visit them and went in the kitchen and was like, hey Gage, let's play a game. Let's hang out. And he said, no, I have to do my homework first. And I'm like, no you don't. We can just go play a game. He was like, I'm doing math. I like it. And I was like, you like? Anyways, answer is Gage. Who's more studious? Who is messier? I definitely think they're gonna say that I was messier because when I lived there growing up, I definitely had very organized messes. I knew where everything was, but I didn't always put things away where they were supposed to be. So I laid everything out. So yeah, that's probably what they're gonna say. But now I'm super clean about everything and I love taking care of my apartment. So who complained the most? And finally, who talked back more? Feelings, concerns. Letting them have room to express their emotion if need be. Giving them some freedom to really come at me if needed. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, so we got this section, the first section, scaling 1 to 10 over what I was like growing up. We have section 2, which is the short answers, and section 3, which is comparing me and my brother together. So we will see how this goes. Okay, let's send this off. Mom usually replies back pretty fast to things, so I'm expecting a fast reply to her about this. I feel like she might just call me and be like, what have you done? What is this? But we'll see. I feel like they're just gonna be confused and call me and be like, what are you doing?
You want me to fill out this survey?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm making a funny video. I made a Google form survey for you guys to rate me how I was like growing up.
Right. So listen, you understand I'm happy with how you are now, right? But actually, so I'm answering like, did I ever get in trouble in school? Actually, no, you didn't. What nicknames did you have for me? I didn't actually have any for you that you know of. But I just want you to know how proud I am of you now.
I know.
How much did I get grounded? How much did you get grounded?
A lot.
Did you?
I mean, no.
It says, who grounded me more? I'm going, me, Dad. Mom was a wussy.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think it's going to let me write wussy, though. All right, I just want to go on record as saying it's not fair to ask a parent to review or report on the past, especially when their child is doing so great now, right? You grew up, that was your growing up process. Everybody has their growing up process. So yours just happened to be the one to try to kill me the most.
I understand that. Hello, I'm back. The results are in. Both of my parents have filled out the survey. Time to open this up and see my results. I'm wondering if I'm regretting this now. Okay, let's start. Okay, before I go into the results, I'm not expecting them to be good. I was definitely a really good kid growing up. I just had a lot of attitude and I was very sassy. Still a little bit sassy. Okay, I'm still a lot a bit sassy, but I'm definitely a lot more calm, I think. I don't know, I was just a very laid back kid, I guess, but I didn't like doing chores. Also, my dad ended up calling me right after I sent the link and he opened it and he was laughing the whole time. So I think he gave me low scores, but he was laughing about it. So I think my mom probably gave me a little bit more fair scoring on things. So we'll see how these are looking. All right, so got the first one here. How is my attitude? Yep, I got a 1 and a 2. And I know my dad definitely gave me the look. He gave me a 1. I had an okay attitude. Anyways, how was my behavior? I got a 2 and a 4 out of 10. In general, how are my choices and friends? Okay, so this one, before it starts looking like we're throwing shade on any of my friends. I had a mix of friends. I didn't have that many friends. Some were really, I only had a couple really close friends who ended up not being great people. And then I had a lot of just like casual friends I talked to at school and not that many people that came over very often. So my parents were close with some of my best friends that would come over, but my other friends ended up not being great. So it's possible. Yeah, I definitely got scored a little bit lower in here because they ended up not being the best. I got a 2 and a 4 on that, and I think that's fair. How was I with doing chores? I got a 1 and a 2. This is fair. I hated chores so much. Definitely didn't do them enough. How was I in school? I got a 2 and a 4. I was just very average to above average, I think. How was I getting my homework done? I got a 2 and a 3, so a little bit lower on there. I remember so many times I'd go to school and be like, crap, my homework is due, and I'd like sit in the stairwell before class and I'd finish my homework really fast before class, or like the bathroom. I remember going to school and going to the bathroom, just like finishing my homework really quick in a stall. That was a problem. Any additional comments, feelings, concerns? You are doing awesome now. So proud of you. I know that was my dad because while we were on the phone, he was like, do you want me to be honest with these scores? Because it's not gonna be good, but I'm very proud of you now. Like you're different now. So I hang out with my parents all the time. Like we had a fine relationship back when I was younger. I was a handful is all. Yeah, good comment. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, I need a little booster. Okay, short answers. Did I ever sneak out of the house? I got no, and no, he specifically put an alarm system in to prevent you sneaking out and any unwanted guests. I honestly don't think I would have ever actually snuck out. I don't know why they thought this. I don't know. I liked hanging out with friends. I liked staying out late. I had a curfew of like 10 p.m. on the weekdays and midnight on the weekend, so I really tried to get as much out of my time with my friends as I could. And I also, through most of high school, had a part-time job too, so like I didn't get to hang out with people very much. So I definitely enjoyed when I could hang out with people. I was going to a lot of car meets, and those would start at like 7 or 8 p.m. and then go through a couple hours. So I would stay out late for things like that, but I would never sneak out for anything, and I would never sneak someone into the house. So did I ever get in trouble at school? My dad said, actually no, he was surprised. My mom said very few times. There was one time where I got detention because it was really stupid. It was over daylight savings time where where it's an hour later than you think it is, and I didn't reset my alarm clock, and so I overslept by an hour and still made it in, but I was just like an hour late or something like that, and I was a senior and he did not let it go, and he gave me detention, and I was so mad. But when I went to detention, the guy in there was like, so I have to go do something in 5 minutes. So how about me just pretend that we were in here the whole time for detention and we just dip in 5 minutes? And I was like, you got it, dude. So that was my story about getting detention once. So yeah, wasn't super bad in school. What nicknames, if any, did you have for me? My dad, I didn't have any that you know of. My mom, Sassy. This is true. She always called me Sassy. Okay, how much did you get grounded? My dad said an average amount, and my mom said a decent amount. Who grounded me more? My dad said me, Dad. Mom was a wussy. And my mom said we grounded you together. Okay, so when I would get in trouble for things, my dad would usually ground me more, but they would discuss together about what I was being grounded about and how long and everything. My dad's timeline on things, he would try to take things away from me for like a year or for all of eternity. And my mom would be like, how about 2 weeks? And he'd go, fine, make it 3. And then I'd get grounded for something for like 3 weeks. So that's usually how things went. But yeah, it's pretty accurate. Okay, who is better behaved? Gage. Who did more chores? Gage. Who is more outgoing? 50-50. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. I have a bigger personality and I'll do a lot more things, but Gage is always willing to learn new things, and he likes to explore different things. So I think we're outgoing in different ways. So I think that's pretty appropriate. Who got in trouble more? Bree. Who is more quiet? I've been able to like tell whose answers is who, but I'm not sure who put what. I think my dad put neither, because we both we weren't ever like crazy or loud. Gage is more like self-kept. I just sat in my room and kind of kept to myself. So then I think my mom said me. Again, I think because I stayed in my room and I kept to myself. Who is more studious? Gage. Who is messier? Bree with 100%. Who complained the most? Bree. Who talked back more? Bree. Any additional comments, feelings, concerns? You're amazing now. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. That was kind of fun. I'm glad I got to hear the responses on everything. That was actually really funny. Also, I was not the best kid. It was very sassy, and I don't know. I don't feel like I was a bad kid, but I fought them a lot because of how independent I was. So I kind of just really didn't want to listen to rules or do chores. I just wanted to like stay in my room, keep to myself, go to school, go to my job, and like hang out with my friends and come home. Like I didn't want to have to do anything extra. So I definitely fought them a lot, but now that I'm on my own, like I love hanging out with my parents. We hang out all the time. My dad just came down because he has his COVID vaccine, so he can come visit. My mom is going to soon, but my dad got to come visit. We spent like the whole day with him and hung out, and like it's really chill. So I love hanging out with my parents now. Let me know what you guys thought about this. It was actually really funny. Thank you guys so much for being here on my channel, and make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a post. And I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.